There's a chance it's a high risk, high reward pick, Reese. Because at 19 years old, he's 7'2" with 3-point shooting range, shot blocking ability, and elite athleticism and agility. Now, remember, he's not going to take the lead by storm early on, but in this draft, this guy has the highest ceiling as really anybody because he's a worker. He plays in the second best league in the world with success, and you just can't find his athleticism every day. If you take him, you realize that he's not coming into his own for 2 or 3 years as the earliest. And here's my list now. Not the rest of these guys. All 3 of the guys are the guys that talked about already. Moutier, Hazonia, great shooter, and Porzingis. Elite prospects.
Now I get to look at myself.
We'll see what else is going on here. We'll see if it's working now.
Hey, if you got to look at Porzingis' jacket to see he and Okafor shot.
We got 4 minutes.
Frank Kaminsky a bit more understated.
We only got 4 minutes.
Yeah, we're on live.
Wait, there's
some kind of delay here.
There's a delay.
There's a delay.
That's like a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Is this JCPenney too? Yeah. Nervous?
Now we get to watch ourselves.
Better,
There's
Facebook. Okay, Carl, let's do it.
Come on, guys.
You know he was only 10 points a game during the regular season, though. Count all the games.
Really? 3 minutes.
Set it to break. Shut it down.
Oh, ooh, that was a crack.
Yeah,
cracking. Corona commercial.
This is how it looks like in Minnesota, Carl.
One day, a rider made a decision. A decision to ride on, save money.
Should we see what Gabe's
Decided
thinking?
to save money by switching his motorcycle insurance.
What?
We got a Facebook question from Gabby Icom.
What is this question?
Oh, we got another comment. I got a thumbs up from the brother. What's up?
Basketball is
Okay. Gabby Icom says, have you changed your mind like Flip and favor Cat over Okafor now? Nels.
Have I changed my mind?
Have you changed your mind? Do you now favor Cat over Okafor like Flip did the Flip? The
No.
flip.
I don't.
We got Okafor commercial on right now.
I think Towns will be a good, solid player. Obviously, the free throw shooting is a big concern of mine. Haka, Okafor.
He had the one good game against Boston College, though. I think he's bad at free throw shooting, but it's like Dwight more so, where I can't figure out why he's bad.
Yeah.
It looks okay. He just got like a mental block, where he just has the yips or something, like a bad putter in golf or something.
So you think that that can be easily fixed?
Like Shaq, his shot is he's just a shot put. Okafor actually shoots the ball.
It's prettier.
I feel like he can get better.
Yeah.
Where
Well,
Shaq never ever did.
we've been saying that about Rubio's jump shot. So
But he is literally like Shaq, though, where he can just bowl people, and it doesn't matter how bad a free throw shooter he is.
it's true.
Hack-a-Shaq did not work. He won how many championships? You can hack a DeAndre Jordan because the only way he scores is alley-oops.
He has no low post scheme.
Okafor literally was the Duke opposite. All they did was throw it into him, and then if something else happened because of throwing it at him, that was great. They didn't have to do anything complicated. It was just it's perfect for the tournament because that's what happens in the tournament when you go isolation and people get nerves. Just throw it into the guy who's got the hands.
I don't know. Towns, I think, is who they're going to take, though.
Is Kaminsky going to the top? Why is Kaminsky in there?
Those 4 blocks per game, I guess. What
I
they're
don't
like.
think he was going to be top 10.
If they don't take Towns, I'll be shocked. Is he announcing it right now?
Boo! Boo!
Is this his first time doing a draft?
I think so. Do we start the clock now, or do we make the pick now? Are we gonna like?
No, I think they start the clock.
We're gonna wait like all 10 minutes or whatever, see if somebody wants to make a stupid trade. Bailey, you want to get on this live stream, Bailey?
I'm kind of a nervous Nancy right now.
We don't care. We don't even care whether. I really have to get a different speaker stand. I've knocked this down once already.
Is this new? From the last time I was here?
Right here.
Yeah, I'll have to show you later.
Golden State selected the league's reigning MVP.
What is he talking about?
7 in the 2009 NBA draft.
We know.
They picked All-Star shooting guard Klay Thompson, 11.
Did you write this yourself, Adam?
NBA draft. And the Warriors selected starting forward Draymond Green, 35th in the 2012 NBA draft.
He was that low?
Adam's really been checking Wikipedia. He's just kind of a chubby kind of guy, you know. He wasn't going to go top, you know.
Which will be the
He's
cornerstone
kind of that role player.
of a
He's turned out to
championship
be
team.
a pretty good pick.
I don't know if he'd be good in a lot of other teams, though, honestly. Like
And their hard work and endless hours in the gym.
I don't think he would have been good for us last year. He wouldn't be like,
not make them wait.
it matters that he's on a finals team, you know.
The first pick in the 2015 NBA draft belongs to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Okay.
Who have 5 minutes to make their selection.
5 minutes? That's all they're giving us?
We need more time, Silver.
We need more.
We need more
How
time.
much? You give an extension?
The Warriors followed by building through the draft, one that it
5
seems
minutes.
The Timberwolves are hoping to emulate to the reigning rookie of the year, Andrew Wiggins. And
Are people going to watch delayed YouTube?
I assume we have a lot of viewers right now. They can watch the archives.
I assume they'll be saved in this one. You can watch later if you're not watching it delayed.
This is the start of our podcast. We're going to start. Well, it's not going to be a video podcast.
We're going to put up
We're making an audio podcast.
the sports show. We're going to give the sports show a run. Take away a lot of their viewers.
Well, maybe more like just like Power Trip or PA's show.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can get the sports show.
The sports show, yeah, they kind of got a strong following. He was selected #1.
JV.
Been the subject of much debate.
Yeah, why haven't he
Clearly,
taken
before
it?
you started getting your suit to baby gap. Hey, that was a 2X.
And he had hair. He had hair.
I had a hairline. Exactly right. I didn't know Red was back in. There was a story behind that because of where you expected to be drafted.
I thought I was going to be taken by the Los Angeles Clippers, so I wanted to be matching. And I didn't have a budget. I didn't have a jeweler, okay?
This is
I had
super
two
confusing,
suits,
by the way.
a lime green one or the red and white one.
I'm signed
Seattle
in,
was going to take me later.
but I
I'll
started
tell you
it
why
over
I
there.
earlier. So I wore the red
I
and
think
white
I'm
one.
signing in.
That it's live there.
So you
But that's the one I'm signing in. I'm signing as both.
At that time.
See, normally it showed Tyler when Tyler was on here, but now it's showing us. So I don't know what's going on. It's working on that.
So if I went on there, if I click on the link on my phone, I'd be able to watch it.
I think we can. I think we can go split. I can switch this to split screen over there once Tyler gets back on. Did he say what he was doing?
No,
probably nothing. Tyler?
Yeah, he didn't say. I don't know what he said.
Andrew Wiggins and Anthony Bennett. Wiggins was the NBA Rookie of the Year. He was the first
When
player in
are you
franchise
coming
history to
back?
win that award. However,
live draft footage, you know, I'll watch myself. Watch myself.
That's the longest active streak in the NBA, but they did win the lottery. They'll have the first
One watching.
team history, and assuming
I think it's us. I think we're also watching. Or I was watching on here. We might have to turn down the volume a little bit. Well, it's making more sense than us, so maybe we'll leave it up. Yeah, that's 2 viewers. What? Well, here we go. You suck, Adam.
2015 NBA Draft. The Minnesota Timberwolves select
Kristaps Porzingis. Towns. We're still gonna suck.
And there is Carl Anthony Towns. Spent 1 season at Kentucky.
I think it's a pretty good suit.
Dominant and even better as the season got.
I think he could have just went ahead and grabbed a Wolves hat to bring to the studio with him.
And what a high character of this class that we talked about, exhibited by Carl Anthony Towns.
I think he's an absolute great.
He seemed really skinny to you. He seemed
They were almost last
really
in the league
super
in block
skinny.
shots per game. 27th, he averages 2. He could be that.
Can we go hug Okafor? I want to see how Okafor is
Because they had
doing.
16 wins, they had a down year, but they also played young.
The only reason Okafor is number 2 right now is because he has one sprained ankle. He was number 1 until that time.
So now you bring them back and you make them healthy, along with Levine, Andrew Wiggins, Jabari Muhammad. They have talent.
Yeah.
Why do we have baseball? Let's just give him a jersey, you know? Yeah, but he's playing against Florida. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
He's pretty slow.
But he can also step away. He can
Hey, Aubrey. We did.
Did we pick the guy you wanted?
I think so. Aubrey.
We think so. Well, only time will tell. I
Aubrey, what do you
guess.
think?
It was that guy you said, Andrew. I don't remember what his name was.
It was Towns.
Go Towns!
What are you doing? Are you taking self video here?
We're live on YouTube right now.
With
Broadcasting live.
This is YouTube.
oh,
I'm on my phone on YouTube,
hi.
but it's a little delayed.
Cool. Okay.
I don't think anyone's really worried about it being delayed.
So who's watching us?
One person, me. I don't think anybody else is watching.
Oh,
They can watch the archive later, though.
this is hilarious. That's so fun. Okay. So we're doing like the viewing party like they do at all those like, places?
Well, the deal is that you can't talk about the viewing party during the viewing party. Like, you're in the viewing party, so you have to just be on camera and not talk about the
Oh, I get it. Got it. So I will leave.
Like the people with the Bachelorette don't constantly point out the cameras, do they?
It's true, Aubrey.
We know all about the Bachelorette.
You want to play with Nels, don't you? Okay, you guys got to watch her for a little bit. Is that all right? Okay.
Let's go.
I brought a squeaky elephant for you to play with if you get bored.
Carl.
Don't give me the ball right now. Don't give me the ball right now. I see you with your dad over there. When you were younger, he spent all of his savings, built you a concrete court in the backyard so that you could live out your dream. What's it like to share this moment with your family?
This is what you went for. You want to get back to your parents.
That necklace she's wearing is really worrying me.
We ain't gonna wear
Have you
this
seen
for
something like that since
My
1989?
son is doing well in life, and I can take care of myself. And all the
We're a tie, Carl. You got any ties?
And all the times they sacrificed for me, I'm sacrificing back for them, and it wasn't for nothing.
I can see how effective
Is that a
you are
Southern
with this
thing?
moment. The hat on your head.
You see anybody in like Uptown wear the gold necklace instead of the
How are you gonna
tie?
do that?
I'm gonna go in right away and just be as versatile as I can.
I don't know about that, but-
Contribute just by being able to
A
get the coaching
versatile?
action he needs for us to go in the game. And That's the one thing I want to know, Timberwolves fans to know, is that I'm coming with a winning attitude, and I just want to
We're coming. We're coming.
for the whole team to have success.
He is on his way, and somewhere out there, Big Blue Nation is rejoicing. Now over to Heather.
Big Blue
Shannon,
Nation?
thanks so much. Joined by
Is that what they
That's
call
not
it?
us. But
Very, very
that's
emotional.
Kentucky.
And
But
Carl, we heard Shannon talking
they've
about
had so many draft picks.
using
Do
most
they
of your
even
savings
care?
to build that concrete court in
They're
the
already worried
backyard.
about their next
Now that
whatever
you're
10
seeing those
All-Americans that they're going to
sacrifices
get.
pay off and those dreams become a reality, what is it like for you?
Now, if we listen to Sid said we were gonna trade back up for D'Angelo Russell. And he's by us as the second player on the board right now.
The sacrifices we made, it makes it really work. I'm really emotional right now because of, you're dreaming about this day, but it's here now, and I'm very, very happy. I'm happy for Carl.
I'm
He puts a lot of time in. I'm happy for my wife, my daughter, because people don't understand what we sacrificed to do this and to live this dream and go to Kentucky and just to see him be happy. I'm so emotional on what he did at Kentucky.
So emotional.
With, John Calipari, Kenny Payne, and all them. And I mean, it's something that I never dreamed of, but I'm glad it's here, and I'm really emotional.
Let's check some Twitter universe. If we got any questions on
For all
Twitter.
the games, you guys never sat next to each other. It became a superstition, so you decided not to do that tonight here. So we move over to Jacqueline, who's not sitting next to her husband. Now, your son becomes the face of the Minnesota Timberwolves. What kind of advice have you given him for the spotlight that's going to be on him now?
I just say, continue to work hard, love your fans, give them the smile.
I, for one, am shocked that she
be true to
is
them
not named
and
Towns.
work hard.
Perfect
That's
advice
ridiculous.
from a great mom, Jacqueline. Thank you.
All right, Heather, so Carl and
We haven't had any NBA draftees that have had parents with the same last name.
getting the quick picture as well. Now he only averaged a little over 6
Because they
points
come
a game
from
in
families.
range.
This is why I did not make NBA.
They're not even married.
I did not come from a tough enough
Number 1 overall
family
grade,
to
5 points a
really
game
push myself.
in the common draft era. And here are the guys that I mentioned from
Things
Kentucky,
from the loving.
number 1
I think
overall.
Tyus is. I think his dad's still in the
Three
picture.
guys to go first
Maybe they're still
overall.
for
So now that puts the
two
Lakers
pairing
on the
households
clock,
and
and they are
NBA
running out
players.
of time. They, of course, coming off
All right, Lakers, who you got? It's got to be Okafor, don't you think? They need a dominant big guy. He's a star. Hope he doesn't want to mess with D'Angelo Russell even for a year or whatever he's going to play with.
So they're going to trade him?
Correct. Those free agents
Trade
are all
Kobe?
power forwards.
No,
We are
trade
talking about potentially
Okafor.
trade for Boogie Cousins, signing Love,
Jordan
signing
Hill,
all-
he's in that same draft with
You must go D'Angelo
Steph
Russell
Curry.
here, or my
Oh, was
head
he?
will explode.
Yeah,
I was looking at the roster.
that's Jordan Hill, isn't it?
What about Caleb? We might go there. You don't think he'll go back to LA?
Do you understand what the deal is? He opted out yesterday.
You think he's? Well, I just saw he opted out. I didn't look closely at it. I mean, I assume that he's leaving, no, right? Or no? Or is he still back?
I think he's going to stay. Isn't he?
With the second pick
So?
in the 2015 NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell
Ooh,
from
ooh.
Ohio
Wow.
State University.
Sixers can't take Okafor. They got Noel and Embiid. Okafor's at least fourth now. And the fourth team might have been thinking Porzingis because they might have thought Okafor wouldn't have been there.
What does this indicate to you? Now, look, I'm not accusing. Don't misunderstand. I'm not accusing.
Are they happy?
of any malfeasance. What does this say about their confidence in either swinging the trade for Cousins or
We don't
being
know
able
what that
to
is
ignore one of those
exactly.
free agents, Aldridge and Love, that you mentioned?
We
A,
just
it
barely
says a lot
learned how
about
to
their
roll over.
confidence. B, we know Kobe Bryant has a couple of years only remaining. Therefore, you need somebody
What do you
like
think,
to lead the
Aubrey?
team in score,
D'Angelo?
lead the team in assists, a
D'Angelo?
combination guard that's
He's a
gonna make
point
players
guard?
around him better.
I don't know why they keep saying that. Just because he was the only guard they had, so they just gave him the ball. But I think
He's a scorer.
that's what I said. I think we could have taken him and played with Rubio. Put Wiggins at the 3. We don't really have a 4. And then we don't really have a 5 then either. But Pekovic Cert still. We had 1, 2, 3. Because he's like 6'5". He can play shooting guard. Yeah, 6'5", 200 pounds. He's going to bulk up to probably 210.
He
You can play
to
a
the full court. He is
2
excellent off of
NBA
pick and roll.
that height.
He plays with really good pace. Now, he's not an elite level NBA athlete, so he's not a guy like Derrick Rose that is unbelievably dynamic. But this guy is an outstanding athlete. He's an NBA athlete, and he's effortless in the score.
Dave had the same thoughts. Says Russell going 2 could make this draft go nuts.
Really good decision.
I don't know what that
And the
is.
game just comes easy to him.
I'd say we're just
It's a little bit
everyone's
more
moving down one
contemporary.
so far.
I'm not saying he's gonna be
See what the
accurate.
Sixers
He's not
do.
rating MVP, a guy who's a certain Hall of Famer if he stays healthy. But Russell's got that kind of game. I like that he's smooth and he's crafty. We're gonna go back to the way back machine for this. That's right, Lenny Wilkins, the Hall of Fame left.
Comparing to Lenny Wilkins?
D'Angelo Russell, only the third freshman to average
It's probably better than comparing him to like, oh, this is new Steph Curry. You don't know. You might as well compare him to somebody that's not an all-star right now.
However, the least effective pick and roll defenders gonna have to pick it up.
Yeah, Okafor's, the only thing you see is he's Tim Duncan. You know, it's a little early to be. Let's just say he's good.
Oliver's good.
Maurice, you just heard Jalen say he's
No,
smooth
this
and
is
he's
the Sixers.
crafty.
They
Something
can't-
else he
they can't
is
take those
confidence.
guys.
Who do they
Yesterday,
take?
you
The
felt
point
you were
guard?
the best player
That
in this
Louis
draft
did?
because
Yeah.
of your
What do they have?
journey. What is it about that
We gotta
journey?
see the depth chart here for
thank God. I can't even
the
talk
Sixers.
right now. But the journey that I've been through, the stress, the pain.
He seems like he's
that
a
my
guy
family's
who's gonna
been
appreciate
through,
LA.
It's just tough, man. It's a surreal moment that I can't really explain.
Most of all, he's happy
You're
he's
going
not
to
going to
LA,
Sixers.
Kobe Bryant.
Oh, yeah.
They've been
He's
a
a
dumpster
possible
fire.
mentor in your
Even
future.
though they've had
I
some
just
a lot
really
of
want
picks,
to
they're
take,
still
I
not
want to
trying
take
to win.
that this week and really just gain every piece of knowledge that I can really gain, and just go from there. I mean, that franchise isn't used to losing, so. And I'm a winning player. They got winning players. They're winning coaching staff. Everybody's used to winning around there, and I feel like I'll fit in great.
Congratulations.
Thank you
It's
so
great.
much.
And Reese D'Angelo said he likes to fly under the radar. He's no longer under the radar, Reese.
You do it.
No, he's not, Shannon. It was 36 years ago today that the Lakers drafted Magic Johnson, and I'm not saying that D'Angelo Russell's Magic Johnson, but they got
I thought he was
guy
Lenny
who
Wilkins,
create
Reese.
a little bit of magic, and certainly
Come on,
is
Reese.
the future of the assist. And it is time for the future of the assist, brought to you by State Farm. And for that, we join Tom Penn.
Boomer bust.
I'll tell you what, boom or
It's not
bust,
too early
this is
to
the
decide.
best candidate to be a superstar in the league. You go to your advanced analytics team, and I did at ESPN. We got a good one. Who's got the best chance to be a
The
real
superstar chance?
It's him. 15%. That's the highest in the draft.
What
That's higher
analytics
than the
are they
recent
gifted
young
for
guys.
this?
But there's a bust chance. I asked our guys, why so high on this? And it's because his numbers were so inflated in an inefficient offense and defense at Ohio State overall. But your eyes don't deceive you here. That's when you go back.
How can
to
you
your
be
film,
the
you go back
highest
to your
percent
eyes.
chance to be the
And
boom or the
welcome to your
bust?
new tier
And
group
both
in the
the bust.
Western Conference. This is what the expectation is, that you will develop into the new Kobe Bryant for the Los Angeles Lakers and to compete with these guys in the West.
Can we just let him be like the 10th best shooting guard or something before he becomes Kobe?
So the Lakers hope to have a healthy Kobe Bryant. They get D'Angelo Russell, Julius.
Honestly, I would have taken him though.
Big stage
I would have
right now.
definitely
You don't
taken
know
him.
exactly how this is going to play out in terms
He's
of how
the
they're
best
going to
overall
put the
player
roster
plus
together around
shooter.
D'Angelo Russell.
Well,
Premier
if
shooter.
you, I mean, look,
Well,
they're gonna have a lot of cap space.
He's saying it's hard to pass him up.
Jalen alluded to,
A
Lamar
great
Johnson, Kevin
6'5"
Love,
athletic
Marcus
guard.
Gasol,
He's a
Nick
freshman
He
coming
may
in and
essentially get
really
a
did
two
well in the Big
Lou Williams
Ten.
or
I
Chris
mean,
Middleton.
all signs are pointing to that.
He did well because he could shoot. He didn't do just well because he was just like more athletic than college guys because you're not going to be more athletic than NBA guys. He was literally out shooting teams.
You have Randall, don't they?
Yeah, I remember watched him at the. Remember watching Okafor? We weren't there to watch Okafor.
He was there.
Remember with Jabari's team?
He does. That is an
He
area
was
where
the other big on Jabari Parker's team.
I don't remember
maybe they
that.
thought he was the best available player. It might not just be fit stuff. 'cause
We also saw
he's
Wiggins, but
really,
he
really
like did
good. I think
nothing.
he's got a chance to be great. I have a
You remember
number
that?
3,009.
We watched
Wiggins was there too.
Yeah, we watched Wiggins, but he looked uninterested.
Okay, can we
For
retire
a half,
the
we
term
watched.
bust in
No,
scrub
remember
for
him.
guys that actually make it to the NBA? If you go
I
to
mean, I just
college
remember
and
Randall.
are making millions of
Yeah, we
dollars
saw
in your
Randall
post-collegiate
twice.
career,
So
you're
Giants
fortunate
and
enough to buy
Jabari.
your mom a house.
Yeah.
You're not a bust.
Randall's fun to watch.
You
I
might be a
think he's going to be
letdown. You
good
might
for
be
them
a
stuff.
washout, but you're not a bust.
You know, there have been some
plays so
letdowns for
hard,
Philadelphia in
physical.
recent drafts, many of them centering around injuries. The 76ers were on the clock with the 3rd overall pick. They have Joel
Porzingis.
Embiid. He missed
gotta
the
be
season with a
Porzingis.
foot problem, and reports are
Porzingis.
there's been a setback in that regard.
Porzingis.
They have Nerlens Noel already. But again, does this come back to your philosophy? If Jahlil Okafor is a higher-ranked prospect, and some, including you, believe he was the best one, Sixers take him anyway and figure out what to do with this other guy.
I mean, that's the way I look at it. It doesn't mean that Philly's going to look at it quite that way. And Chris Porzingis,
Why are you coming down for you again,
all
or
day
she
long,
just
has
leave
got
us?
an awful lot of
leave us
potential.
forever,
But I think Jahlil Okafor, this is fortunate for Philadelphia or maybe the Knicks, depending on what happens, to have a guy like Jahlil Okafor drop to you.
Guys, we aren't talking about Sam Hickey here. There's a Sam Hickey factor. I mean, nobody knows what he's going to do. I mean, you drafted 2 guys a couple years ago that didn't play there for a season. And Joel Embiid is still up in the air for next season. And they definitely need a point guard.
He's building for the next couple of years, and the
Moutier?
pick is in for Philadelphia now.
Is that a
The
Moutier
76ers
selection from
have
Jay
had a
Will?
string of miserable seasons, hoping this can help turn it around. Let's see what the Sixers think.
Before announcing the Philadelphia 76ers,
Just announce it, Adam.
I'd like to acknowledge the passing of Harvey Pollack, the legendary pioneer of NBA statistics, who passed away Tuesday evening.
Who?
Harvey was the forefather of modern sports and
It's still a
analytics.
picture.
He invented
It's like a
statistical
Godfather,
categories
like
like turnovers,
Star-
triple
That's
doubles,
not the guy who I
and
expected would be the
published
nerd
annual
behind
NBA statistical
advanced
yearbook
stats for the
for
NBA.
48 years. He documented NBA history, including
How
famously
old was he?
handwriting the number 100 on a sheet of paper, which produced one of the game's most iconic images. Harvey spent his entire career in Philadelphia with the Warriors and then the 76ers, and was the only person with rings from all 4 of the city's NBA championships. He was also the last active NBA employee from the league's inaugural season in 1946-47.
That said to him.
Harvey Pollack was 93 years old. He will be missed. Thank you very much. With the 3rd pick in the 2015 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor.
Oh! They still have Noel, don't they?
Jahlil Okafor.
I'm sure they'll say it with
Friends,
their front
including a
lines.
moment ago, Justice Winslow, and there's Emmanuel Moutier.
What is going on?
We'll go on the clock next. And perhaps Moutier will hear his name called. But Okafor had
Is he
a
a kid?
fabulous season, the Duke National Championship, and now he
Is that possibly his mom?
We presume that Philadelphia will choose to
She didn't
go
look
for him
like she
as
was
opposed to
Jalil's age,
Joel
but she didn't look
Embiid.
very old.
Really, you can make an argument that Jahlil Okafor is the most dominant low-post player in this draft. That he's the most dominant. He has
That
the
hat's
most
not getting
dominant
close to
ability of anybody in the draft, and that's his low-post scoring. Yeah, he's
It's
a
just,
20 and
it's just
9
sitting on the
Nice
front like
hat.
third of his head. You see that picture yesterday of him holding a baseball?
Yeah, he's not the same
It just
type
looks
of
like it's like a bouncy ball in his
talented,
hand.
but he's a far superior low-post scorer. He's got huge hands and a
He's got
great
huge
touch
hands.
around the basket.
Well, look who they were showing him against. Who's he playing against right there? That guy looks tiny.
The ball on the deck
He's
and
the
get
beast.
position and find his
Frank,
hands.
good
He's
tank.
an
Hands are huge.
excellent finisher around the rim. A 79% finisher in non-post-up plays. And
As
he
a post
commands
player,
the
he's
double
like
team.
everything that
Terrific
he makes
skill
everything
set
look
with
so
those
easy,
shooting
you know.
ball inside and his ability to put the ball on the floor and move those feet. And
Like when
can
he
get out
scores,
double
it's just
team
like
and
it's
pass
just
out.
like a layup, just him in the basket. It's like nobody's even, no one's even there, you know. And he gets inside.
But he can dribble out and throw
No one's guarding the middle of the rim because Ford just clears him out and spins around him.
He's not a great rim protector, but Jalen, he's a big time scorer. My confident 19-year-old freshman plays in this building and made $16.7 million to play basketball this year. Brook Lopez, while he can also score on the post, top 4 leads the league in rebounds or blocks. He He had the soft touch, the shoot the jump shot.
Yes.
Jaleel Okafor, I agree with you, Jay. The most dominant post-up player in this draft. 66% field goal from the post.
Next to him and Nels Noel, they complement each other. Nels Noel is that rim protector, that defensive player.
Did they show the depth chart yet?
Could be a great 1-2 punch. They're having a draft party in Philadelphia. They were afraid that they would have the opportunity to get neither Carl Anthony Towns nor Jaleel Okafor, but they wind up with a big fellow from Duke who's with Shannon's pick.
That's right, Reese. Thanks so much. Jaleel, you came into this evening.
Jaleel.
Everyone was telling you you were going to go 1 or 2. And you didn't even work out with the 76ers. What are your thoughts about heading to Philadelphia?
I'm excited. I'm in the NBA. That was my dream my entire life. I'm excited.
You're over there at the table with your father.
There's at least like a 40% chance that everyone's lying when they say I'm excited. I'm excited.
It's a great moment. When my mother was here, I know she's watching over me, but my dad couldn't be prouder of the man that I've become. So I'm living my dream, so he's happy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Heather, Shannon, thanks so much. Joined by Jaleel's father, Chuck. Congratulations. This has been a dream that the family has had for a long, long time. Maybe you had to wait a little bit longer than you were thinking, but now that it's here, how would you describe the pride that you're feeling for your son?
I mean, I'm just so proud of him. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for the whole family. He's been working incredibly hard from day one. I mean, I'm not going to cry until I get behind closed doors, but it's such a great moment. He knows his mom is watching over him. Man, to have his whole family, sister, niece, grandma right here, it's just a pleasure. And we're blessed. We're blessed.
You talk about starting from day one. In fact, he has told us stories of actually balling up socks and things and throwing them into a wire hanger when he was just 15 months old, making a hoop. What is your earliest memory of having this dream of playing in the NBA of your son?
I just remember pretty much the same. I was watching all the time. But just when he was dunking on them hangers and his diapers, me just playing with him. At that time, I was just calling them different athletes, whether it was Shaq, Charles. I guess I was just molding him, man, and it's well deserved. Our family couldn't be more pleased.
Enjoy every minute. Start reading up about Philadelphia and all the great spots to go.
You know about Philly. We coming. Oh,
Nels, I don't have any vegetables except carrots.
Good to go. All right.
Do you like carrots, or should I not bother? We just won't have any vegetables.
I like carrots.
You like carrots?
Yeah.
Okay. Cooked raw or like cooked?
Either or. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like it cooked.
Yeah.
So I told you the Knicks are on the clock now. They've got a little over a minute to make the pick, 4th overall in the draft. All right, Andy, as you look at this right now with the Knicks on the clock, what are you hearing about potential movement?
Well, let's first deal with the 76ers here. I just texted with general manager Sam Hinkie, who said that the Sixers are going to keep this pick, even though they've got Nels, Joel Embiid. This is true to what they've done. Best player available. This allows them to have a great asset. And obviously, maybe potentially moving to all on the wait and see. We don't know what Embiid's health. They are keeping Jaleel Okafor. Back to you, Reese.
All right, Andy, that's what we presumed, a dominant low-post scorer like that. So now the Knicks under a minute to go. What do you think the Knicks should do here?
It's going to be fascinating to watch. I mean, if they need bigs, they have a lot of holes. I kind of want to give New York what they deserve, right? Every single year we hear them boo the pick. But a guy like Justice Winslow is a guy that has that heart, has that grit. He can play alongside Carmelo Anthony at the 2, and he's a heck of a defender.
I totally agree. The Knicks should take Justice Winslow.
I mean, one thing I do like.
Thanks, Gabe. Gabe's currently watching.
Shooter, a really good defender, and
So
also playing against those 90s.
Now that I said we're still going to suck.
New York loves toughness, and he's going to bring
Which we
that
might.
to play hard on the 90s.
We have for 11 years now.
Well, it's an impossible task with New York. They're not going to be losing here no matter what.
But Jay, we were talking about this before. Every day you watch Mariani shoot threes, and it's something though, right? I mean, so why not go for somebody who has that grit, who really epitomizes what New York City basketball is about?
But also the Rockets.
Knicks fielding offers for
You need somebody on the perimeter to play beside him, and he's a versatile guy that has the
Yeah,
ability to
we've got a Twitter comment from
to play this time.
Tyler.
42 games this past year. Knicks
Yeah,
had their
Knicks
worst
really
season
are
in
for you said
franchise
it, right?
history, only 17 wins. Adam Silver has the pick. It is 4th overall in the draft. Let's
Well,
see.
you don't know if they traded it, right? They might.
The sizable Knicks fan contingent reacts.
It's not like the NFL where they actually tell you ahead of time what the trades are going to be.
In the 2015 NBA draft,
Like even if they did
the
trade
New
them,
York
you might
Knicks
still.
select
Kristaps Porzingis.
from Liepaja, Latvia.
There's no way he said that city name right. Is that a Timberwolves fan back there?
They're pissed.
The Timberwolves guy was acting. He's got Nick's buddy.
Is he crying? He was angry.
Who did they want?
They must have wanted the
Moutier?
Yeah. Look at him.
He's got cool glasses. Just the thumbs down.
I almost hate to bring up this little bit of history now, but I'm compelled to do so.
Kristaps just looks pissed. Stop booing me. Why are you booing me? Why boo?
10.7 points per game, 1.8 rebounds in 34 games.
Kristaps makes baskets.
I don't know. It's just like, how often do these guys?
I'm really looking forward to Kristaps.
I think they're better off going with
I grew up a Knicks fan in this town. The Knicks stink. They stink. This is a good gamble. Why try to hit a single or double when you may be hitting a grand slam? Now, we realize when you look at him, he looks like an extra in a Dolph Lundgren movie that Jay Billis once started.
He's 7'1". Wow.
Okay, 230 pounds, 19 years old.
What great like HD video here.
He's an athlete. He can be a rim protector at times. Is he going to struggle in his rookie year? Absolutely. But in 2 or 3 years,
he's hitting outside shots.
I like him.
Is he like Dirk?
Yeah, I think he's good.
I like this pick because after
Yeah.
overboard
Boom.
Russell, you are
Throw it down, big man.
And Phil Jackson is early
That's
in one.
nice.
I like the pick. Priscilla definitive.
He's still got a little European awkward athleticism sometimes. But
Got a nice shot.
he's super duper skinny.
Once he made it to the NBA and he's here,
He's all of 7'1". That looks easy when he's going up like that.
the opportunity to play in New York.
He's throwing it down like
There are no subsequent
this, where he's got to go sideways to get it in.
That's right, Grace. He told Andy Katz, I want to play in New York. I want you
I
to look
want to
around,
play in New
look
York.
at all these
Penny
fans.
Hardaway.
This is your future. These folks in here. Why did you want to be with this team so bad?
I mean, it's my dream to play in the New York Knicks. I said in the interviews before the draft, and it's just an amazing feeling
He
being.
basically
drafted by the
sounds like
Knicks,
he's
and
from
I've been
Wisconsin.
opportunity
This is no fun.
to play in such a basketball city, and hopefully I can be a part of something special.
Because there are so many
New York a
unknowns, because
basketball
so many
city
people haven't
anymore?
seen you play. Obviously, there are some hesitations.
Just because it's
What
Madison
do you
Square
want
Garden,
people to
you
know
know, all the
about
guards.
you and your game that they
There's
might
10
not know?
million people. How many people actually still play
People who don't know me,
basketball?
they may think that I'm, soft European who like basketball.
Rucker
They've
Park.
been across
Yeah, who's the last good player to come out of New York? It's got to be like Marbury and Telfair. For a city that size, you'd think a lot more like amazing players would come out of New York. Most of the good guys are
Congratulations, he
California,
already has his
Texas,
jersey and Gracie
Ohio,
has a
whatever.
long commute to work tomorrow.
I'm not from New York City, even though they got 15 million people there.
Vegas has traveled a long way to get to this point. From Brooklyn to the Knicks, not as much of a distance to travel. Now, the international players, I mentioned European guys only. If you go ahead and expand that to all international
He's basically like a Dirk Nowitzki, Pau Gasol,
that's it.
you
In
know,
terms of lottery
White.
picks, making it to the All-Star game. Now, if you look at Chris Porzingis, there was a great 3-part series, both video and written piece on
Okafor has a 7'5"
No
wingspan.
Porzingis. Now, this has been his goal and how he's developed himself for this opportunity. But you said on a draft preview show last night you were very skeptical about making a pick of a guy like Porzingis this early in the draft.
Him in particular. And here's why. The New York Knicks fans have suffered long enough. Okay, they haven't won a championship since the early 70s. All of the terms I'm hearing about this young man, 2 or 3 years, rim protector, in a couple of years possibly, a project, real thin. I just felt like they deserved a turnkey type player. And Justice Winslow would have gave them that.
I might start taking Cauley Stein at this point. Cauley Stein's that elite defensive guy.
you're not going to turn around this franchise.
You don't need a point guard. Take college time.
Is Joe Dirt 2 available to watch?
But I don't know if he's going to be able to do all that dancing
Will
with
he
the
go straight to
basketball
video?
when he has somebody on him, just pushing him off the block. He just goes to the dirt, the high side. I don't know if he's going to get there, though.
I think the problem is the physical challenge he's going to have to take on in the NBA. I mean, he's really thin. I mean, you joke, say, he said he was hungry. He better be because he needs to put weight on in a hurry. And his legs are toothpicks. He needs to put a lot of weight on
thinks
and get
should
stronger.
win first.
So the physical challenge is the only question I have with him. He's a light rebounder. He's not going to be able to guard in the post right now.
Be a good,
so he can take a big guy and stretch the
be a
floor.
good FJ 15
on
would be
the other
watch.
end of the floor, what's going to happen? The big guy takes him into the post. Will he be able to hang? In time, he can be really, really good. He may be the best shooter of any size in this draft. He can really shoot it.
And there's a reason why.
For Schilling moving him off the block.
He's all a 7-1.
Get a Red
It's the
Bull?
skinny thing. It's not the tall. We already know that.
There's a reason why we didn't have
Well, that was like a 2-liter years old.
combination of dirt
Yeah.
and Darko.
Just made it look like a Red Bull.
So no lean from what you've seen?
Man.
No, not an inch. I was the young man.
Well, the Knicks haven't had a lot of success with their lottery picks. Since 1985, Patrick Ewing, #1 overall, he's an all-star and one of the greatest players ever. But since then, Kenny Walker, Nene, Mike Sweet, and Channing Frye,
Who's the
Gallinari,
Nene?
all lottery picks.
Mike Sweet.
None of them all-stars. Now, David Lee.
Nene was drafted in
first
02.
round. Now,
He's been around that long.
The Knicks haven't done well. in the
Nene's
lottery,
okay.
but As your
Yeah, he's
friend
all right.
say, this is an opportunity to try.
How high was he
try to
drafted?
hit the
though?
grand slam and
7?
perhaps
Yeah.
find the guy
That's
who
not
can produce.
7's not a.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
can't expect like all-star or 7.
How,
I mean, if there's only 24 all-stars, so if you get 7 picks a year, that math doesn't add up to like you drafted an all-star for sure with the 7th pick.
So comparing Oladipo and Russell,
Okay, so the Knicks.
they're both
Hey,
on the Big
we're
Ten,
seeing good
both around the
series and
same
Magic
size.
on the clock. We're about to get that big. What do you expect the Magic to do?
I like Russell better. Oladipo's a better athlete.
Yeah, oh yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
I think he has the ability.
Probably a better defender.
As well as
Mario Hazanka?
knockdown shot. It's 3-point range.
Are we gonna pick Orlando?
Let's go, time's up.
Best available players, Moutier.
Pull like the Vikings and have people run up there and take picks like they did. Was it the year we took Kevin Williams? When people picked ahead of us because
You
we
didn't, yeah.
ran out of time.
It ended up working
So
out.
we wanted our guy all the time. We just whatever we were on the phone.
Well, it ended up working out because Williams ended up being really good for a lot of years. You know?
I don't know who else.
Who got snatched ahead of us?
There's a lot more good players in the NFL first time. The other guys might have been good too.
Well,
So Adam Silver now has selected the Orlando Magic 5th overall. Let's see what Orlando chooses to do with its selection right now as Christian Silver.
Especially when you take like D tackle, like D tackles you're taking the first round there, they're all good.
With the 5th pick in the 2015 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia.
Another
He
foreign
last
guy.
played for FC
That's
Barcelona
on,
in Spain.
Was he playing with Messi and
the Knicks fans, which are more of them, a couple of Magic fans happy with Hezonja going to
6
Orlando.
each.
Frank Priscilla, what kind of player is Orlando getting?
Orlando
got some
Magic
terrible
needs a
acting.
shooter, and they've added one in Mario Hezonja.
So these guys are, I mean, like this guy is better than Decker.
I compare him a little
Well,
bit to J.R. Smith.
everyone's better than Decker in my book.
He's the only guy in this draft that can potentially.
Well, I know, but Decker's like 6'8", isn't he? I mean, what makes him like this guy so much better than? I mean, I don't know. I
He's
don't
good
know.
at playing with a multicolored ball.
I don't know nothing about these foreign guys other than what I've been watching.
His zone.
Realized he was leaving for the NBA. Orlando is a perfect landing spot because of
You don't know that, Fran.
And I think he fits right there.
Fran.
One of the more talented guys in this draft, only 20 years old. All right, Fran, and you look
They got Fry. He's a starter.
2 Gordons.
Man, he's been around for a while. Who's Alfred Payton? I don't even know who that is.
Playing in Spain, he's
He
got
must be
chip
very
on the
good.
shoulder. He plays with some attitude, flair, and swagger.
He's on the clock
How
with
will that
Kings.
go over initially?
I think him and Scott
Phyllis
Scott
best
actually really
available.
like each other. because Mario actually has the same kind of swag that Scott Scour has as the head coach. And when you look at the
Are we trading up yet?
process of what this team has gone
You
through,
checks to go
like Jalen alluded to, Victor Oladipo wants to slash, Alfred Payton wants to slash. You need somebody to help the spacing of that.
Yeah, Los Angeles Lakers lost to Drew Okafor.
Free agency.
Skip Bayless.
Orlando's on their way.
Extreme confidence, toughness, can handle the basketball, shoot the three.
Knicks fans giving
and compete
yeah,
in position.
Euro picks.
Reminds me of Chandler Parsons. Have you ever seen Chandler Parsons dress, by the way? You gotta have confidence to wear when he wears a lot of times. But in all honesty, it's gonna be a great fit down in Orlando, as you guys mentioned. Their backcourt and their
I
team
just
is
don't
not
think.
shooting.
Okay, Moutier, Winslow. Okay, those are the top two guys he has. Kaminsky? Kaminsky's the top. He thinks Kaminsky's a top, like, is he top 10?
He can guard, he's athletic, and he is absolutely unafraid. And for a guy that can shoot it, put it on the deck, and plays both ends of the floor.
I'm gonna say this last guy is a bust. Hezgonia.
Dude, this guy's gonna be a bust, huh? Just based on what? Just what instinct? What you saw?
Like basically 1 out of 2 of the Europeans taking a lottery. So it's like one of them's a bust, one of them's pretty good. So I think he's a bust.
Yeah, I mean, how many 4 guys have ended up? I mean, Dirk is probably gonna be the best, but after that, I mean, who like Ginobili? Yeah, Ginobili. I guess.
Every year there's at least one. I'll look it up.
But for every Ginobili and every Dirk, there's what? A Darko and
I feel like he would have been around earlier too, you know, or like later in the draft. I don't think anybody else would have taken him.
Yeah, they get excited about those foreign guys.
You think we could have gave Carl like a hat that was like pre-fitted? You notice he had the strap on the back. Did we not know we were going to take him?
Stephen Curry is one of the smartest assisters around, with a master's in disasters and a PhD.
Yeah, last year, Exum from Australia. Some of these guys. Dario Saric. Is he any good this year? Saric? He's the guy who got taken right before Levine.
The smart assist is the best assist.
I don't think he even played in the US last year.
3, 4, or 5 with unlimited talk and text for everyone and 20 gigs of high-speed data for your whole family to share. That's double the data of T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T. And just $100 a month is the best family.
He's gonna go for the next coup coach, but there's only one coup coach.
Switch to the Sprint Family Share for just $100 a month.
I agree. That's 20 guys. I get way too excited.
Plus unlimited talk and text.
Oh, he's 7 feet tall and he can shoot from outside.
Saric drafted by Magic. So they drafted European players 2 years in a row.
Who did?
Magic. But then they traded his rights to the Sixers. And I don't know what happened then. I guess he's just not gonna play for he said after the draft, Sarge stated that he's planning on playing in Europe for at least 1 more year, but promised that he would eventually play in the NBA. Isn't that normally the guys you take in the 2nd round that are gonna play next year? Don't you want them to play right away?
This movie doesn't look good. There's very little.
I didn't really watch Terminators very closely. I don't know.
Happy birthday, Mom.
I watched them on TV, so maybe I haven't figured it out.
Happy birthday, Mom. It's a house.
The 2015 NBA Draft is presented by the State Farm National Bureau of Assists, or Assist Alone, and in part by Sprint. JBL Audio, official sound of the NBA. And the experts at Benjamin Moore, paint like no other. To find an authorized retailer near you, go to benjaminmoore.com.
Back in the 2015 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings have made their selection 6th overall in the first round. Here's the commissioner.
With the 6th pick in the 2015 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Take the defensive stopper.
Still, you would take him ahead of Winslow, and
You know what? He's got the most ridiculous highlights of anybody.
I mean, he does. That guy is. I mean, he's like
Is he wearing like a clock around his?
He's like DeAndre Jordan, kind of like that type of elite athlete. But he doesn't. I mean, he's like the same way. He doesn't really have much for post moves.
In a straight line, he is hard to keep up with. He's got a 7'3" wingspan, so
athlete.
he can
He's
steal.
super tall.
He
He's
can
like
block shots, protect the
He's
rim.
the same guy as everybody's high five in it.
But he's
So there's like 5 guys that look like they have no business high five.
But he does stick his nose in there and rebound. He's not an offensive player.
Silver's not that short. He's gonna be like
and where his value is really going to be
6'5", 6'6"
in
anyway.
a pick and roll situation.
He's 7'1.5".
wow.
Silver's not that short.
Guys that he cannot stay in front of and stay with. And we always talk about guys playing guard multiple positions. Willie Cauley-Stein literally can guard every position on the floor at a given time. Now, you're not going to put him on a point.
Did he beat him to the ball too almost? He beat him to the ball. Holy crap.
He is an elite finisher. So
He's a better athlete than Towns.
He can guard.
I mean, the first thing you say is Calipari put him there to run the baseline in the press.
That was that last play. You see, they just showed at Notre Dame.
They're like, we're just going to have Cauley-Stein run the whole length of the floor with their fastest guard, and that's their defensive strategy. That's how much we think of how fast he is.
Man, I hate that. Watching their college basketball highlights. Yeah. Makes me wish it was season closer.
He's not going to create for a teammate. He's not going to shoot the basketball. He's going to give you maximum energy, and that's where the game is gone. Dwight Howard, Andre Jones, DeAndre Jordan. These are effort players.
He's not as good at spinning the ball as Jalolo.
He grew up in
Jalolo had it down.
eventually moved and lived with NFL and college football Hall of Famer Will Shields, and he has this opportunity tonight, Willie.
That's right. What a journey for Willie Cauley-Stein.
The life. Look at the bling, bling. Bling, bling.
How do you see your game developing at the next level?
I feel like
Does he have gold teeth too?
See, I feel like this is better than Towns just wearing the gold necklace. Like he's making fun of himself.
He's got the bow tie.
He can't be. Even his coach is laughing at him.
The bow tie with the Flavor Flav cloth.
Don't these guys have agents to be like, Adidas is not going to want you if you come out here with a Flavor Flav cloth. This is not a good look.
Well, he's in the league now, so now he can sign his agent, he can sign his stylist, he can his entourage going.
Yeah, but does anyone want to dress like Willie Cauley-Stein?
All right, Shannon, that's how Willie answered those medical red flags in that foot. He said, "You see my chin up there by the rim?" Now, DeMarcus Cousins of the Kings has been the subject of some trade speculation. George Karl, the Kings coach, who took over for the last 30 games of the season, had expressed a desire to move Cousins. Now they draft Willie Cauley-Stein. Chris Broussard is with us now. Chris, what do you have on
Kyle Lawson is on the block.
Disconnect between the coaching staff and front office over Cousins' future in Sacramento?
Well, as you said, George Karl has voiced the fact that he wants to trade
for the fourth, when you
DeMarcus
guys,
Cousins. The owners, Vivek Valadive, and the president, Biden, don't want to trade him, and they won't allow Karl to do it.
It's crazy because it's a week away
They
already.
don't want
You
to
know?
trade Cousins, and they
A
want
week
to
from
allow
today,
it
I'll
right
be heading
now.
out there.
They have been out there, if you want to call it due diligence. They've been out
I
there
haven't
to
asked for
see
Monday
what
off
the
yet,
market
but I
would
don't
bear
think
for
it'll be a
Cousins.
problem.
What type
That's
of
my plan
offers
is
they
to take
can
Monday
get.
off.
They got an offer that blew them away.
Well, I should do
Maybe
that
they will
tomorrow.
change their mind. But right now, ownership is refusing to allow Karl to trade DeMarcus Cousins.
Go up there Thursday night and come back.
All right, Chris.
What happened with Cousins here? Why do the Kings not want Cousins
Let's go
anymore?
back to the Kings for a second. The Kings told Andy Katz their plan is right now they're going to play Willie Cauley-Stein with DeMarcus Cousins. How do you see that working?
Well, DeMarcus
Not
Cousins
well.
was the one that tweeted out the picture of the snake. When the grass is cut, the snakes come out. I mean,
Well, Derek Williams is restricted free agent. Let's get him back, Wolves.
I don't think it's going to work. And DeMarcus Cousins has made statements that he doesn't want to be in Sacramento anymore. I'm actually
Stauskas.
shocked that Sacramento left Justice Winslow or a guy like Manuel Mudiay on the board. And no offense to Willie Cauley-Stein, I think he's talented defensively. But I don't know if Willie Cauley-Stein.
That's a good team. You look at it, Rudy Gay and Cousins.
Sacramento was a little bit of a disarray with their upper management and the communication between.
I don't know why they want to blow it up.
Well, the Kings need defense. They were 27th in defense.
Macklemore's good.
More importantly, they've been dysfunctional. 9 coaches in the past decade. Okay, when you watch this last year's playoff, Tyreek Evans, Isaiah Thomas, they're former Kings, now playing in productive situations. And now you mentioned the George Karl part of this. Who didn't see that?
Tyreek is playing with
George Karl, a tough-nosed coach. He understands the league. He has an opportunity to go in the Hall of Fame. He's not taking anything. So
It still is Rudy called them the Pelicans.
And he only has, I'm being
New
sarcastic,
Orleans.
3 years left on his contract. By the way, so the Boogie! So I'm glad he got a running mate from Kentucky.
I think Willie Cauley-Stein is going to have to be.
They should have done a sign and trade to get their Jazz nickname back from Utah.
Because he doesn't score. So you're
Utah could have been the Mormons or the Mountains. Utah Mountains.
Name after religion.
I don't think you're going to see
Minnesota Christians.
No, we got to get the Lakers back. Lakers is a good nickname.
It is a good nickname. It fits Minnesota perfectly.
Because it's ours.
It's stupid though. There's no way we'll get rid of that. It's the Lakers.
Can we at least get our titles back? They've got the banners in the arena.
Yeah.
I don't think they even say Minneapolis. They just say Lakers. Lakers 1954. Those are our titles. Yeah. Let's put them in the Wolves.
Back when they were 16.
Reveal who Denver is selecting.
Get it together, now.
With the 7th pick in the 2015 NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas,
See you later, Ty.
He last played for
See you later, Ty.
in China.
Guangdong, China.
So Emmanuel Mudiay, a highly talented high school recruit from the Dallas area at one time.
You know, Pooh Richardson is his agent.
Brown told us this year when College Game Day was in
Timberwolves' first ever draft pick. He's now Mudiay's agent.
Would have been #1 in the country and a
I think he might have
national
been one of the
championship
guys.
contender had Mudiay chosen to go to
Shaking
engineer
hands there.
rather than go to China and play for the Guangdong Southern Tigers, where, by the way, he had a teammate there, another former lottery pick,
Marbury.
Yi Chin-lin. The one guy's over as
Marbury played in the league, didn't he?
up.
China League.
Emmanuel Mudiay takes the next step on his journey. He is a member of the Denver Nuggets. And let's take a look at the speed stick year journey to the
So this is a guy like he's 19, right? Like he went instead of he did like what what's that guy's name?
Yeah, you wanted to go to SMU?
The guy who played for the Bucks.
Now,
See?
Mudiay moved to the Dallas area when he was 5 years old. Attended a couple of high schools there. Spent some
Explain it,
time at
Reese.
SMU, but instead took an offer of more than $1 million to go to China.
I think might have done the same thing.
For much of the season, but somewhat effective during the time that he was in China. But people didn't get to see him as much as they had hoped playing professionally in China because of those injuries. So Emmanuel Mudiay now going to the Nuggets brand. What does Denver have in this strong guard?
Well, they got a big, strong point guard who can get to the rim. Now, the experiment going to China probably now looks like it had mixed results because he was the top high school point guard a year ago. But what you're going to love about him in Denver is ready-made physically to step into the league. And keep
How big is he? 6'5"?
That is evolving. I watched a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't know. These guys could end up being
But
like
when you
really
look at
good.
all the young point guards that have
Moody is like point guard.
most of them make the
Those tall athletic guards, you know? I mean, it's like James Harden. Anybody like
Reese is super slow, but he can figure out the jump shot.
Remember this. Don't discount the maturity factor of leaving Dallas, going halfway around the world and growing up. There are no Whataburgers in Guangdong. This kid had to fend for
I
himself.
thought there's a KFC in Guangdong, though.
Served him well in Denver.
There's got to be a Mickey D's in Guangdong.
a $1.2 million.
Ask him if there's a
I don't think there are any
Whataburger.
Whataburgers in China
There you
either.
go.
You know, we just talked about
Well,
your
ask him.
journey,
Maybe
which
there
started in
is.
Congo and now ends in Denver. During that whole process, how were you able to keep this goal in front of you?
It was definitely tough, but you know, I just kept my face strong and kept, you know, telling God this way he want me. So I just tried to go as hard as I could and just kept thanking God for the opportunity to even be in that position.
Playing over in China, you were injured. A lot of scouts weren't able to see you. What did you feel like you needed to prove during this pre-draft process?
Just be myself. Just show them what I'm about, show them my competitive spirit. That's all I could really do. So, I mean, they couldn't see me play as much as they wish they could have watched me play, but I feel like they've seen enough.
Well, we will see you play now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Over to you, Heather. Thank you so much, Shannon. We have heard so much about your journey, Stefan. At the age of 12, you became the man of the house when your mom moved to the United States to try to get asylum for your family. How did you and your brothers keep the NBA hope alive during that incredible journey?
Congo?
Well, Emmanuel always dreamed of being in the NBA. And my job
Where
was
did you
to watch after them.
go to Mr.
I
Chicken?
was a coach on Michael, and I think we did a pretty
No,
good
I
job.
went to
My mom
Sierra Leone.
definitely raised us right, and I'm very happy for him to be here right now.
You did an incredible job. Now, Emmanuel told me that you're his hero, that you and your brother are the ones that he always emulated, that you're his favorite player of all time. Given all of that, how would you describe your pride right now?
I mean, I can't really describe what I'm doing right now. It's just a really humbling experience for him. And he worked extremely hard to get to where he's at right now, and it's just a blessing. I thank God for that.
Enjoy the moment. Thank you for your time.
How do all these guys from Congo know how to use all the cliches? Come around, hoping to come in, head down, go play my game. We have anybody that's abnormally confident again and cocky. Holly Stein said all the right things, despite looking like a total idiot.
Is over with the Nuggets. Denver will explore a trade.
I mean, there's a reason pro wrestling is fun to watch.
There's one potential
People don't use cliches, they actually talk even if it's exaggerated.
Really listen. Back to your race.
All right, Jeff. So, Jalen, what do you think? You like the pick right now of Moutier going to Denver?
I do. I talk a lot about fit. The Denver Nuggets want to run. They play in altitude. They take advantage of that. Got drafted by that team. He's a terrific athlete. Changed into the floor wheel. He's not a knockdown shooter. They do need three-point shooting. This is a great fit for Moutier. Sometimes the ball to the right fit.
So the 8th overall